Hey YouTube, it's Race Day 2011, www.iraracing.weebly.com. And today, I am joined here today by my good friends on Skype and YouTube, Brody of Diecastreveiws. Bryon, it's not your time to introduce yourself yet.
I'm sorry, I'm fine. Yeah.
And the Diecast we'll be viewing today is Kyle Busch's 2013 Interstate Batteries All-Battery Center Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. This is a really cool car that I got from K-State Diecast. I got this car in the mail today. No, this car was not at Pocono, unfortunately, but I managed to get this diecast online, and look at this diecast. It is an absolutely beautiful piece of diecast. And now let's go over the box of this car. Joe Gibbs Racing, Kyle Busch, Kyle Busch's test car, ages 4 and up. Kyle Busch, number 18, All Battery Center, 2013 Camry, limited edition code, 1/64 scale stock car, limited edition collectible. Ages 4 and up. Action Racing Collectibles, Action Gold Series, Action Racing Collectibles, still twice as champions. Barcode NASCAR. Action Racing Collectibles, NASCAR hologram, and warning token has some small parts now for children under 3 years. Line on NASCAR Collectibles, RCCA, Jordan Racing Collectibles Cards America, GFS license fail. Official grafted in China and LionelRacing.com.
Give the hell forward.
So let's take this car out of its box. Alright, now we got this car out of its box. I'm going to start the review on this car. Let me tell you guys, Kyle Busch's cars never seem to fail to disappoint me, and this one is definitely no exception. Some minor changes compared to the last car that was made back in 2011, so I really would recommend getting this diecast. It's really just an overall a cool piece of diecast. I mean, with the combination of that neon green and the gold, it's going to look really, really sexy under the lights of Daytona. But before I begin the review on the sponsors, let's get our experts here. Brody, what do you think about this car?
Well, when I saw the rendering, I thought it looked like junk. Usually cars do look like crap in the rendering. But when I finally saw the diecast picture on K-State, I was just blown away. This car is just fantastic because it's, the gold and the neon green is just going to look insanely good under the lights. So, just a fantastic car from Kyle Busch, like you said, as always.
And Bryon, what do you think about this car? And please do not belch.
I will try not to. I really think this is an amazing car. It's very goldy. What the fuck? And I just can't wait for this thing to come under the lights. I think this looks really great on the Gen 6 body.
If you would have said it was really valuable, I would have probably jumped to that screen and would have punched you in the face.
It's a very valuable battery.
Let's get started with the review. The sponsor on this car says Interstate All Battery Center, with Kyle Busch's name on the windshield with the 2 Toyota logos. Toyota Camry, and you notice the Camry logo's got a white box surrounding it. I never got the reason as to why that was occurring, but apparently...
To match the back of the car being white, I think it's just kind of stupid in my opinion, but still, that's why they did it.
Looks alright, I guess.
That looks alright. Alright, I got 18, Joe Gibbs Racing. And on the side, you got your usual contingencies. You got Kyle Busch's name on the A pillar. You got Joe Gibbs Racing, and I believe Monster Energy on the B pillar. All Battery Center, M&M's, Doosan, Mac Tools, Siemens, Freightliner, Sharon Williams. Is somebody belch again?
That was me.
Dear God, you guys got to get a gas tax before you film this review. God damn it. Wait, Vestas, M&M's, Joe Gibbs Racing, American Ethanol logo. Interstate All Battery Center. Oh, you're right, Brody. This thing does have a white back bumper. And you got Toyota. And you got 3 logos. You got a computer, you got a drill, and a camera on the deck lid, which is supposed to resemble what the Interstate batteries will do for your camera and stuff. And this side is the same as the left. So mainly, guys, I want to give you guys an opinion of what the paint scheme looks like. Since I didn't let you guys go over the sponsors, I'm going to let you guys go over the paint scheme. Brody, let's start off with the paint scheme of this car. What do you think of this paint scheme here?
Well, of course, it's a awesome car in my opinion. This car was just made for nighttime racing with the sparkly gold on the front, or basically taking up half the car, which is just fantastic in my opinion. Gold NASCARs, they should make more of them.
Absolutely, and the paint scheme really, guys, it really starts off with a green splitter, really good detail for the green splitter, I should say, and then you got a little green strip around the back bumper, which does apply to the side of the car, but like I said, Brody, with the gold on the hood right here, it just looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, got the Interstate Batteries logo, which, you know, is always green, black, red, and white, as usual, has not changed since I was a kid. On this side of the car, on the left side of the car, you got a strip of white that goes right from the C-pillar all the way down towards the left front tire, and then underneath where the green, the white strip is, a bunch of green. And I don't know if you noticed this, guys, but there's a positive and negative charge logos on where it's on the green symbol.
I like that they changed
Green
it.
section. Yeah, because, you know, positive and negative charge on the battery. So, like, you know, on the ends of the battery, you have positive and negative.
Because it's a battery.
Yeah.
No shit, Bryon. Anyways, you see a little negative sign right here. You see a little positive charge sign here. Another negative sign right here. I believe you got two of them right here. Yes, you got two positives back here. And you mainly got a green back bumper with that little bit of white, which looks absolutely freaking retarded if you ask me. The spoiler is green. Well, spoiler is black on this side. But you got all green deck lid with the logos and everything. And this side is the same as the left. So, comes to the ratings, guys. What kind of rating would you guys give this car?
I'd give it a 7 out of 10. There's just so many points for having that little white box on the front. It would look 1,000 times better if, you know, it was gold around that. But, you know, you can't please everybody.
Absolutely not. And Bryon, what would you give this car a rating?
Probably 7.5 batteries.
And I belched.
Now we all belched. I feel really.
Alright, I would give this car a rating 8 out of 10. You know, I'll be a little generous here. I mean, they did a really good job with the car. They could have just messed around with the white on the Camry logo and the Interstate Batteries logo. But I also forgot that the 18 is white outline and green outline and black. And this one is green outline and white outline and black. Roof railings are gold. Sharp ends green, and the spoiler is black on the front and green on the back, which I think is a pretty cool adjustment to the paint scheme, I think. But let's get a 360 view of this car now. Here's the left side. Here's the front. Here's the hood. Here's the right side. Here's the back. Deck lid. Here's the top. And here's the bottom of the car. So anyways, guys, any final words before we go on with this, end this review? Because I know it's a Lionel car, but a white plastic chassis, black plastic tires, same shit as always. What do you guys think about this car overall before we final sign off here?
It's sparkly.
Yes, it's very sparkly. And this car reminds me of Starbucks.
Why did I ever pick these guys to do the review?
This car can be a good replacement just in case your battery goes down.
Enough of the puns! Alright, guys. I would strongly recommend you buying this car. I think it's pretty cool, you know. Like I said, already said, it's gonna look fantastic under the lights. They didn't make the car last year. It looks a whole lot better than last year's paint scheme, I'll tell you that. So, my recommendation for you guys is to definitely buy this car. So, I'm not going to let these guys say any more lame puns, so I'm going to sign off. So, comment, like, and subscribe. And this is Race Daytona reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It gets better. Goodbye, everybody. Today's Diecast review is sponsored by GasX, the new official gas reliever of the IRA. Because the three stooges that run this shit need it. That means you too, Bryon.